everybody. Good morning. How are you? So, I took a little bit of a day off yesterday to do some resting. I have just been going and since my move, and I just needed a day of rest. And what has Foodie been doing? Well, she did a food video called Great Steak Cheesecake, Cheese Fries, and Matzo Sticks Mukbang and Bonus Vlog. That's a long title, Foodie. You couldn't shorten that down a little bit? Good Lord. And what are we eating? Well, right off the bat, this food, she's already eaten from this establishment many times before in many other mukbangs. So recycling content, just using the same restaurants over and over. But there are some things of interest in this video. And there are also some things of interest that I found out by looking around on Twitter. So apparently, Allah, Salah's former friend, he was talking to Jessica Messico or something and was saying that the thing between Foodie and Salah, it was basically a year project. And the year has been up. So what does that mean now? I don't know. I don't know if they're going to continue. I don't know if they're going to cut it off. But I guess the agreement was for 1 year and the year is up. So what happens now? Also, in this video, Foodie talks about how Salah has got a new car, which begs the question, what happened to the car that she got him previously before the trip to Thailand? What happened to that car? And why does he need another car? Interesting. So we're going to get into it. We're going to see what's going on. And I'm going to give my thoughts from here. So let's just do this, y'all. Let's go.
She wants to knock over the camera and be a beezer, don't you? Don't you? Baby girl. No food for you. Anyway, baby girl, you can have the bonus sandwich.
Looks like we are past the point of hiding the bonus sandwich. It's on the table. She's not even hiding it anymore. She's just like, yeah, I got a bonus sandwich. What of it? But Foodie, we already knew that. We already know that whatever food you have on the table, you've got more food beside the table. And that's going to be your snack or your bonus meal after the camera's turned off. So we're eating from Great Steak. My God. I mean, I've said this many times before. It always amazes me how much food this woman can put away. So we've got some fries and it looks like some tater tots. We've got that one huge sandwich on the side to the left. I couldn't even eat half of that. She's got like that whole sandwich plus another one. And you wonder why you're always so tired, Foodie. Look at all the junk food you eat in one sitting.
Great Steak is one of my favorite restaurants here. The cheesesteak.
You know, I have been noticing that ever since her little fake, phony breakdown live stream, she's been getting more and more fast food. So maybe that whole breakdown was her complaining and whining because of Salah trying to make her cook, and she doesn't want to cook. She wants the convenience of fast food. So he's just giving in to whatever she wants.
Their cheese fries. Their cheese sticks with ranch and marinara.
Wait.
And a bonus sandwich.
Wait a minute. Stop right there. So cheese fries and cheese sticks? Why? Why do you need all that cheese? We got cheese on the fries. We got the mozzarella sticks. And we got cheese on the sandwich. You know, if Foodie could get away with it, she would put cheese in her Pepsi.
It came with it. It's like a deal. You get like a free burger if you order a certain meal deal.
No, you don't. I guarantee you that's not true. They're not going to give away free food. Why does she keep trying to tell us that lie? I have never in my life heard of a restaurant or even a fast food restaurant. They're going to give you a free burger or a free set of fries. You have to pay for that. They'd lose money if they did that.
Which I did. So let's crack this open. Bismillah. And get to. Hey. You cannot have the burger. She's trying to steal the whole burger. Ketchup on the cheese fries.
Did you feed her before your mukbang? Is that the reason why she's begging for food? Because that was happening when you were in the villa. You wouldn't feed the pets properly, and they would be all over the cabinets and the sink looking for scraps of food. So maybe if you fed Julia before you began your mukbangs, she wouldn't be doing that.
Nice. Okay, baby gal, are you like loco or what? Let's have I can't. These cheese sticks are the best. I don't think so. Baby gal. Anyway. No cheese pull. Disappointed. Still good though.
My apologies to anybody out there you don't like to see her eat. I don't like to see her eat. Not my favorite thing at all. But she mixes the conversation with the food, so we have to include the food.
So how are you guys today?
Why are all these jump cuts? Why are there so many jump cuts? We're barely into the video and she's already doing jump cuts.
There we go.
Oh, you know what, Foodie? Can you make it more obvious that you are catering to the feedy people? You're so catering to them. Like this is all for them, and this is for you too, because you had an obsession with food. But you're catering to those people. Are you forgetting that 75% of your audience are not into this? That's why your videos suck. That's why your views have been sucking. That's why your money has been sucking, because you're so busy catering to that little bit of people in your audience. They're all about seeing you gorge yourself on fast food, that you forget about the majority that they're just there for you. Whatever you want to do. You can choose to be healthier, but you literally choose not to.
I could not cook today. Well,
why not? She just said that. I cannot cook today, left it alone. She didn't explain why. Why can't you cook today? You could have made a simple meal, cooked it on camera, 15, 20 minutes, made a mukbang out of it. I couldn't cook today because, let me fix that for you, Foodie. I couldn't cook today because I'm simply not in the mood, because I don't like cooking. I like for my food to be delivered, because the rest of you peasants out there watching me on YouTube, you have to cook your food. You do that. I'll have it delivered. The irony of that is that those of us that cook our food, we're probably eating healthier food than Foodie. So she's paying more for junk, and all of us peasants that cook our food, we're eating better than her. And I love that for her.
By the time we got home, I edited my vlog. Go check it out.
Ma'am, it doesn't take much time to edit down a vlog that's less than 20 minutes. You make it sound like you're busy all day. What else do you have to do in your day? It's not like you have a husband that works and kids to take care of. It's not like you have a huge house that you have to clean. You are there literally by yourself. What in your day makes you so busy that you have to schedule time to breathe and to do a vlog? Seriously, like a 20-minute vlog takes forever? Please.
I did another camel video.
Yeah, and I watched it and it sucked.
And I was like, I just really don't feel like cooking today.
I'm kind of confused. Y'all help me. So she went out and had a good time with the camels, and that translated to, I'm just not in the mood to cook. I mean, it's not like she had a bad time with the camels. It's not like they were running around biting her and chasing her around. So, how is going out and hanging out with the camels for a bit? You come home and you're like, I don't want to cook. You'll find any excuse not to cook, foodie.
I like that they cut it in half. Eat a bite. Cheesesteak. So,
you know what, YouTube, you really need to do your job. This should not be allowed. YouTube, please do something. She's a person that she's got a problem with food. She has said that in many videos and many lives. They're all out there. The reaction channels have the clips. The archive channels have the clips. I've got some of the clips. I'm sure people have sent them to you. You have this new terms of service. So why aren't you enforcing them? She's got an issue with food, and clearly she's trying to still do what she normally does to make her money. At the same time, she's getting unhealthier. If you make a terms of service, I believe you should reinforce it. Or is the terms of service just for the advertisers so that they feel comfortable to put their ads on the videos, but behind the scenes, you guys don't care? You know, it's all face value. If you care, do something about this.
not much else going on right now. I feeling a lot better. Like I said yesterday, still feeling well. I have bad days, but alhamdulillah, I'm able to pick myself up.
You know, it's amazing to me how she says she feels better while she's eating junk food. How does that make you feel better? Somebody explain that to me. How do you feel better? Or does she feel better because maybe the issue before was maybe Salah got on her case and said you have to cook more, like you're eating through your paycheck. So do cooking videos. And she really didn't want to do them. And that's what led to the breakdown. The fact that she had to cook. She actually had to do what we all normally do and cook our own food. And that was freaking her out. So she had her little moment on camera where she pretended to show her hair and she pretended to cry. And she got her way. Now that she's able to eat her fast food again and Salah's not bugging her, suddenly she feels better.
We bought a new car.
With what money?
Well, Salah's car. But I'll be going in it for sure. And he'll take me wherever we want to go.
See, I'm kind of confused about that too. Because let's think about Foodie for a second. She doesn't really go anywhere. She doesn't want to go anywhere. So why do they need a brand new car? Why not get a used car? I mean, I'm looking for the reason in it all, y'all. If you're in a situation where you are someone and you go nowhere, you're practically a recluse, you're shut in. Why does the person in your life need a brand new car? So they can go places? Is it a bribe? Like Salah's getting sick of her and she has to up the ante of the gifts in order to keep them around longer? Because it sounds like from the sound of the price of the gift, he's really getting sick of her and he wants this over, and she really had to go all out just to keep him around a little bit longer.
The new car's not here right now yet. Because when you buy a brand new car,
just I'm going on the record as saying this. I don't think they bought a brand new car. I don't think Foodie has that kind of money. I would believe her getting a used car for Salah, but if they got a brand new car, which would be really stupid, they're making payments on it, because that's what she did with the Sangria Kia. Even before Kuwait, she still hadn't paid it off. She was making payments on it. And now it's with whoever is in her family that has it. But she didn't pay off her own car. Why is she going to pay off a new car for him? She doesn't have that kind of money anymore.
like, and you add custom things to it, like custom color and stuff.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait. Stop. He bought the last SUV used with cash and sold it, and now bought a brand SUV. Oh, really? So how did he buy the last used SUV? With what money? Because for the past year, he's not been working. He's just been your robot companion. With what money did he have to buy an SUV? Because that is not a cheap vehicle. Those are rather expensive. You know what? I'm curious. I'm just curious, like curious questions. What the average cost of a used SUV? What's the average price of an SUV? Let's see. The average price, I'm looking it up online. Google is my friend. The average price of a brand new SUV or crossover in 2023 is, y'all ready? $70,000. Oh my God. Or $53,000. Like in 2000, that's in 2023. In 2018, the average cost was $53,000. Dang. Jeez. So where are you getting that money, Foodie? Where are you getting that money to buy an SUV? You're not even buying like a little car. You guys are getting an SUV. I'm not quite sure why you need an SUV. Maybe it's because of you and how big you are and the fact that you have to fit in it. But SUVs are not cheap. So if he's just basically been your paid for companion and he's unable to work because you are jealous and insecure and you will not let him out of your sight, he's not allowed to work a regular job. Even if he worked a regular job, it's still going to take a while to save up for an SUV. Where's this money coming from? Are you guys taking out loans? Are you guys doing like payday loans and stuff and using that money for the car? I'm just wondering. And she still hasn't learned her lesson yet. She should have learned this lesson when she was with Natter. When Natter would get mad at her, she would spoil him with a gift or two, and he would be okay with her for a little while, and then things would get sour again. So if she bought this car for Salah, and I believe she did because he can't afford something like that unless his daddy bought it for him. I know that the family has money. They're going to be good for a little while, and then it's just he's going to need something else. And how many really expensive gifts can you buy Salah before you go broke, Foodie?
Like whatever features you want. Sometimes they don't have it at the dealership, so They have to like find one for you and get it ready.
Do I believe any of this? No. She ain't got that kind of money. She ain't got big baller money. They're not only going to get an SUV, but a custom SUV with all kinds of trimmings. They'd be lucky to find a used one that still has the tires on it for the money she's making.
So we'll show you guys some of it when we get it. So Love sold the old car, the one we had.
And why would he have to sell it? Why would you get a car and shortly after getting it, you're selling it? Unless you're broke and you need money for something. Maybe that's where the money came from for the two of you to be in Thailand, you think?
So someone he knows really needed a vehicle.
Why?
And he wasn't happy really with the one with that one.
Oh, so he's a spoiled sugar baby, is he? It's not enough that he's getting a free vehicle. He's not happy with the free vehicle. You know what? Listen, he's not stupid. If they got a used SUV and he's looking at Foodie and he's thinking her time might be almost up. Like she's getting more and more unhealthy. I better just get as many expensive things as possible while I can. If that's the thinking, it makes sense. You know, like upgrade as much as you can before this whole thing goes bust.
So it's a big car. It's a big truck, like a Jeep SUV. Not Jeep. They call them Jeeps here, but it's an SUV. They call SUVs Jeeps here. Mashallah. For the new vehicle. So that's going on. We're gonna have a movie night tonight.
That is so sad to me. That is really so sad when you think about it. Oh, he gets a new car and I get a movie night. That's a very expensive movie night. She has to buy him an SUV just to get movie night with him. Foodie, you should have stayed in Canada and hired escorts. They would have been a lot cheaper.
Mm. So yeah, that's about it.
And why doesn't she sound excited for him getting a new car? Maybe it's because she's paying for it and it's a lot of money.
Has anyone had a real cheesesteak from Philly?
Well, you haven't.
I've never been to Philly, so.
And you're not going either.
I'm just tired. It was hot today. 31. For me, anything over 23 is hot. Celsius. The ranch. Why waste it? You guys have great steak in America.
You know what, Foodie? It sounds like you've got nothing else to say. Like this video wasn't even 20 minutes long and you've already run out of things to talk about. Why didn't you just end the video? Why stretch it on for another 6 minutes?
America. Because it says America's premier cheesesteak.
I mean, this is so sad to me. The fact that it's not even a 30-minute video, it's not an hour video. And 12 minutes in and she's already run out of things to say, to the point where she diverts the attention back on the food. Let's talk about the food. Let's see if I could talk about the food for the next 6 minutes. Come on camera with something to talk about, Foodie. Something interesting.
I know there's going to be so many conspiracy theories about our new car. Some people think he's a taxi driver. Like, when you're a taxi driver, don't you like own the same car and just like use that?
Oh, I don't think he's a taxi driver. I think if he is a taxi driver, he's a taxi for you. But he gets off light because you don't like to leave the house. So basically, he's going to get an SUV, whether it's used or new. He's going to be using it a lot more alone than with you. You might want to go out every once in a great while to do a vlog, but that's it. Like maybe go out 4 or 5 times an entire month while he gets to use it the rest of the month. And no, I don't think he's a taxi driver like a regular one, because that would mean entirely too much time away from you. And you lose your mind if he's gone for too long. Plus, you're all about that life of making sure that the men in your life do not earn their own money. You want him to be completely codependent on you. So you're not going to allow him to make his own money. Because the moment that a man in your life makes their own money and they feel independent, then they might look at you and say, I don't need her anymore. I'm doing okay. I can pay my own rent. I can buy my own food. I can buy my own clothes and not deal with the headache of her. You don't want them to have that thought. You don't want them to have that choice. So you take it away by insisting that they be there with you 24/7 and they not work.
Doesn't make sense. But then again, most conspiracy theories involving my life don't. And are kind of funny at this point.
Chantal, listen, we know he doesn't work. We know he's completely dependent on you. We know where the car came from. We know who paid for it. It's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious where the car came from. Why not just come out and say, look, I bought him a car. I mean, you guys are married. You're supposed to be husband and wife. A wife can buy their husband a car, but you're trying to make it sound like he worked so hard and he saved all of his money and he bought the car. Do you think we have amnesia? We saw how you guys were living in Thailand. You guys were broke in Thailand. So how do you go from being broke in Thailand to the moment you get back, he gets a new car? It makes no sense.
Oh, I'm not going to be eating that bonus burger now.
Not right now when the camera's off, you will.
Salah has his food. And I could just put it in the air fryer though. You know, if I want to eat it later. I wanted to clarify something because I know in one of my previous videos I said that I had my sugar was like 6. Excuse me. What I meant by that was
Yes.
recent, not too long ago. Like within the past month, I've had my blood tested.
Chantal, I'm sure you have high blood sugar because you're constantly drinking sodas and juice. And by the way, carbs turn into sugar in the blood. So, you know, like you run on sugar. There's no way you could have low blood sugar.
Everything was normal except for, yes, my liver enzymes, CBC, everything. All STD tests negative. I had just had a lot of blood work done. The only thing that was a little abnormal that one time was my blood pressure, which I don't remember what it was, but it depends. Like sometimes it's high, sometimes it's lower. Um, it's still a bit more elevated than normal, of course, but I mean, I'm overweight, you know, so I stress out a lot. There could be a lot of factors, but anyway, I'll show you what the burger looks like. The complimentary cheeseburger. Not bad.
Are you actually complaining about free food? So let me get this straight. You complain about the cost of food. You're saying the food is too expensive. And then you have the absolute nerve to complain about food when it's free. You're saying, oh, the complimentary cheap burger. Then don't eat it. Throw it away. I bet you won't. I bet you'll put it in the fridge, and when you need a snack, you'll bring it out. But there's no winning with you, is there? You complain about the cost of food. Oh, this is expensive. That's expensive. But if somebody gives you something for free, you still complain. There's just no making you happy.
That's like I don't know if it's A1C or glucose random. I think it's like glucose random or something. They test your sugar. And it wasn't fasted. It was maybe, but I had eaten like maybe 2 hours before, 2 hours and a half before I had the test. So not immediately after eating. But, you know, mashallah, I'm glad for that.
Is anybody interested in this? Because I'm not. But I'll tell you something that I know you guys are interested in. Hold on just a second. Come here, Bulgur. Yeah, I want to see Bulgur again. There she is. There's my girl. There's the Bulgur. She's been just getting adjusted to the new home. Hi, King. So Booger is here with me. Hi, Boogs. Look at the girl. Hi. This is something interesting because Chantal is not interesting. You want to get down? Okay. Here you go, baby. She's here walking near my feet. Good girl. All right, let's finish out this react from Chantal and get this painful stuff over with.
Um, I now have an oxygen sat meter and a heart rate meter. Everything seems normal there, especially after if I don't take my inhalers, my oxygen sat is like sometimes 95, 96. But when I take them, then it goes up to like 99,
you know,
which is
the interesting thing is that Chantal forgets that YouTube is vast and there's lots of people in the audience. And a lot of the people that are in the audience, there are some people that have come forward saying, I am an RN, I am a nurse, and her numbers are off. Just some of the things she's saying just do not make sense. So there are people in the reaction channel audiences that have called her out for a lot of things. Chantal, you're not healthy. You're not healthy. You're over in Kuwait. You're gaining more and more weight because of your problem with fast food, your portion sizes, the fact that you eat round the clock, the fact that you eat right before bed and then you go to sleep. I'm 5'4" and about 132 pounds, I think, something like that. I have to get on a scale. But my normal intake for the day would be around 1,600, 1,800. And you'll sit down and have a meal and eat 3,000, 4,000 calories at one time. And that's just one meal. So you're gaining between 1 to 2 pounds every single day. Times that by 30 days, that's between 30 to 60 pounds every month. That's why you're blowing up. The fact that you're not moving, you're not being active, you are carb loading, you're calorie loading, and then you load up with all those carbs and calories, and then you go nowhere. And then all that fuel just sits in your gas tank and turns into fat. You don't need as much food as you think you do. If you're sedentary, if you're not doing much, you don't need that much to be healthy. You're eating way too much and doing way too little to burn it off.
depends. So, anyway, yeah, I know I don't always take the best care of my health. I don't think anyone's perfect in that way. I do plan on working on that, but
Chantal, you've been planning on working on it for years. You'll go through the process of dreaming about it and talking about it because those are easy things. When you dream about something, when you talk about something, there's no effort involved. It's just a thought in your head and a sentence in your mouth. But putting action behind the words, now that takes effort and work, and you don't like either one of those. So maybe it's time to stop planning on doing things and actually doing things. Or is the plan to become bedbound and you'll be stuck in Kuwait because they can't move you? And you figure that Salah is going to take care of you. Because I can tell you right now, he won't. He doesn't have the capability to take care of a super, super, super morbidly obese woman at home. Just being a caretaker and taking care of somebody of a normal size is a lot of work. But even more so with somebody who is super, super morbidly obese. That home is not set up to care for you if you're bedbound. There's no medical equipment. There's no special bed. There's no leverage bar. Just to move you, to bathe you, would take 3 or 4 people so that nobody would blow out their back. So if becoming bedbound is the ultimate plan, if you think that's going to make Salah stay with you and you could stay in Kuwait and they can't kick you out, it's a bad plan.
obviously, this meal, no. I'm still trying to figure that out. Fast food is probably the hardest thing for me to kick.
Well, it's going to be even harder if you keep eating it on camera. And that's why YouTube needs to do their doggone job and stop this. Because the moment they take away the monetization, the moment they say, hey, you want to eat fast food off camera? Knock yourself out. Have fun with that. But we're not going to pay you for it. That'll take part of the appeal away right away. You have to find another way to make money. You have to find something else to make into your content. They need to reinforce their policies.
For sure. All right, guys. I guess that's it for now. Yeah, I really miss you guys. I'll go live again soon at some point. And on TikTok, I just haven't had the time, so.
She's still trying TikTok, even though TikTok is not her platform. And she's been roasted on TikTok. And also, for those who want to know, even if you get monetized on TikTok, the payout rate is horrible. So I don't know why she's pushing so hard for TikTok when she's got her main channel. She has the Everyday Miriam channel, which has no content on it yet. She's got like 3 or 4 channels on YouTube. She's got the ASMR Ambiance channel, which is practically dead. She's got her Twitch channel, which nothing's being done on that. She's got like 4 or 5 channels already, and she's trying to start up TikTok. For what reason, I don't know. Makes no sense.
But yeah, anyway, thank you for having dinner with me and watching me scarf down food. I was really hungry.
It wasn't anybody having dinner with you. Anymore, your videos are watching you eat. You're not providing the experience of sitting down with somebody and it's like they're having dinner with you. Or if they're going to have dinner with you, it would be a very boring dinner. See, way back in the day when mukbangs first came to be, y'all, they started in Korea, for those who might be interested. And they were made for people who wanted the sensation of eating with someone, but they didn't have somebody physically there. So people would get on camera and have a meal and talk to their audience, and that would kind of give the experience of like eating with someone. And over in Korea, it's not the norm to go out and eat alone, hence why that got so popular. Then the mukbang thing came over to the States and became a completely different animal. So this is not a have dinner with me. This was more like, watch me eat. I'm trying to attract more of the feedy people to my channel and get them interested so that maybe I get paid for custom videos off YouTube and I can make some extra bonus money. That's what this is.
And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Yeah, whatever. Shut up. Okay, 30 interesting comments here. Let's see. Crazy Cat Lady says, why does he need a different vehicle every few months? This is at least the 3rd one in barely a year. Yeah, you know what? On that note, Crazy Cat Lady, it is interesting how it's not just cars they keep changing. It's residences. Like they keep moving around. They keep changing their cars. They keep changing their homes. It's almost like they're running from something. So I'm honestly wondering, are they scamming people? Is that why they have to keep changing vehicles and changing where they live so that those people that they scam can't find where they live and can't find them? You have to wonder. It just looks sketchy, you know, changing your vehicle and changing your car. Wendy says, if you want to save your channel and get extra income, go back to Canada for a while. Yeah, everybody's been saying that. Everybody's been telling her, go back to Canada, but she won't do it because she can't take Salah with her. And she doesn't want to go alone because she knows if she goes by herself, she's going to lose complete control. See, over in Kuwait, she is being held away from some of her vices, like the party favors, like the green. Remember how much money she spent on the edibles? She can't spend money on edibles anymore because she's in Kuwait. But if she went back to Canada, guaranteed she's going to go right back to the outhouse. She's going to hit that dispensary and she's going to hit every fast food joint in Canada and get food from all of them. Lisa says, constructive feedback. Respectfully, please do not talk about your weight and working on your health after eating an extremely large fast food and unhealthy meal, right? Ultimately, it is your channel and you can do as you please. However, it is very confusing as a viewer. Well, can I just stop there for a minute, Lisa? Chantal, she likes to play both sides of the fence. She likes to act like she is concerned about her health, and she acts like she's concerned to keep people off her back when people get on her back about you're eating unhealthy, you're destroying your health. And at the same time, she wants to attract the feedy people to her channel because people that have that fetish, they do pay well. So she's swerving all over the road for the reason. She's just trying to hold on to all sides of the audience that she can. She won't commit to just one thing. Let's see. What else we got here? Lexi says, you changed your car again? Why, girl? Weren't you guys happy with the SUV? It looked to be in great condition, and y'all were able to go on long drives. What happened? Serious question. I wonder if Foodie outgrew the old SUV, or if the SUV being sold, that was the money that they used to travel to Thailand. There had to be a reason why you're going to take a vehicle you just got and sell it. Let's see. What else? This person, your content is like a ray of sunshine. No, it isn't. No, it's not. No, it's not. You lie. Stop lying to her. Okay, so that's it for the comments. So we're done with this react. Hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, please like and subscribe and leave a comment yourself. Would love to hear from you. Everybody take care and have a wonderful day. Take care now. Bye.